At the Business Center, I'm Ari Rabinovitch. We start off with the latest from Apple. It looks like it's going to be easier for Canadian customers to be able to repair their devices themselves starting next year. The company is going to be releasing diagnostic software as well as manuals to make it easier for customers to do repairs themselves, although parts and necessary tools will cost extra. This comes after last year when the House of Commons passed an amendment to the Copyright Act to make repairs easier and more affordable for consumers. Canada will become the 34th country to have this program available, and it's going to include options to do repairs to over 40 devices, from MacBooks to iPhones, even some iPhone models as far back as the iPhone 12. And we move now to the latest earnings report from a big company that pretty much has control over most of the products that you find in the pantry aisle and beyond, that of General Mills. Well, that company, which is behind familiar brands like Cheerios, Betty Crocker, Haagen-Dazs, Pillsbury, and more, reported lower than expected profits last quarter and expects that trend to continue for the full year. General Mills cites consumer spending habits with inflation weighing on grocery budgets, but many are also turning to alternative options like private label brands, which are usually a bit cheaper. General Mills expects that to weigh on the bottom line. We turn now to the latest in the electric vehicle sector, with Rivian now set to take on Tesla in the U.S. electric vehicle market thanks to a big investment from Volkswagen. So the German automaker is going to be pumping in $5 billion into Rivian's pockets, and that's going to help them both develop electric vehicles as well as software, and will make it again more competitive in the electric vehicle space, specifically with Tesla, which of course has a much bigger market share, not just in the U.S. but also internationally. And Rivian has been operating at a net loss amid higher costs and the competition that we mentioned. So the company is U.S. based, and this could help them get that financial lifeline that they've needed for so long. At last check on Wall Street, shares of Rivian were surging in response. At the Business Center, I'm Ari Rabinovitch.